following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions. Welcome to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now.
Hey, good evening, football fans. Welcome to the big broadcast here on the NetSN. I am your host, Larry Pierce, and we have the big man, Joe Elmer, doing the production, and he's reading right now, so we'll be ready to go here. So we're getting ready for a big ball game here tonight, district game here. Both teams coming in here 0-1 onto the district after tough losses last week, and we're going to start off with the Garrison Bulldogs. They're the visiting team. They came into loss to Shelbyville last week, and it all came down to just a last-second turnover by the Garrison Bulldogs there, and the Shelbyville Dragons were able to go down and score and put in an extra. They had to come up with two-point conversions here towards in that fourth quarter to get that victory over Garrison last week. But the crazy thing is I mean, like I said, we talked a lot about it in a pregame, and in our coaches show and everything too. Is the Garrison Bulldogs made the Shelbyville Dragons earn everything that they had the other night? Because I think I talked to the Garrison Bulldogs coaches here this evening. I didn't get to talk to Coach Alvarez, but I just had a quick conversation with a couple of the coaches. A quick conversation with him on our Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. But it seemed like Shelbyville ran so many more. And he said that they ran like 78, I think it was, to their 36 or somewhere in that number there. That's pretty close to the number. But anyway, that's the way it was. But the Garrison Bulldogs, they had a great running game. They have the two Yarborough young men out there that just do an excellent job, Avery as well as Antonio. And those two young men just really ran the ball really, really well. And we'll say you're going to hear from Coach Game and Joaquin last week and what's coming up here in this game for them tonight against the Garrison Bulldogs. It is the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk about other games in the area. We'll have our interview with Coach Barnes on the way as well. It's all coming up right here on NetSN.
You're watching Larry Pierce and the Piney Woods Game of the Week. The Garrison Bulldogs versus the San Augustine Wolves. A production of Watlington Shires Pierce here on NetSN. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
And welcome back here to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. It's about 7.5 minutes to go before kickoff time here tonight as we see the two teams that are coming back down. Where is that at? That's got a little bit of I'm trying to find out where that's coming from there, but that's okay. I know where it is. Never mind. It's through the door, but that's okay. We got both the teams out here, so we'll just move that out there. We'll have that glare going by the time we get to the ball game. Let's talk about some of the other games that are going on into the area as we get going here tonight. Big one tonight over there in Timpson. I think this is, all the games that are going on here in this district are big right now. But the Timpson-Shelbyville game going on this evening, I tell you, that is going to be a very, very good game going on tonight. That's over in Timpson. These two teams both getting their first win of the district last week, and the Shelbyville Dragons rolling on really good. The Timpson Bears looking to stay atop of the district, and they got a big one coming up here as the Dragons are rolling on there. And DJ Barnes, once again, named the Player of the Week for the state of Texas 2A, which is really, really good, so congratulations to him. Now, next game going on this evening is going to be Joaquin at, where is Joaquin? Is going on at Hemphill. Joaquin at Hemphill. Hemphill played a very good game last week against Timpson, And they're going to have a very tough task again tonight as Joaquin Rams 4-2. Now, like I said, there's some people that probably had the Joaquin Rams picked a little bit down this year. But I thought, after watching them in some practice and watching them in some things there, I thought Joaquin's going to be a little better than what people think. And they are. They're sitting there at 4-2 after getting a big win, 47-13 over St. Augustine last week. Finally, here in this district, it is St. Augustine and Garrison. This team the game going on here tonight. It's going to be a very good game between these two squads. And like I said, last week it was a tough loss there for the Garrison Bulldogs by 1 point, 42-43. Came down to like a last second there. The Shelbyville scored. They now got the 2-point conversion. And then on the kickoff back is whenever the fumble happened. And then the Shelbyville was able to recover it there about the 35-yard line, take it down a score, and then get to themselves another 2-point conversion to win that ball game 43-42 last week. So it was a good game there in the area. So also our Piney Woods area game of the week volleyball games are coming up here. We're going to be in Timpson on Tuesday as Beckville and Timpson hook it up. But tomorrow, big one tomorrow. I was here in St. Augustine this past a week or so ago. The Groveton Lady Indians were taking on the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine. A good matchup there, but the Groveton Lady Indians was able to get the win. They'll be in Shelbyville tomorrow for a Saturday afternoon matchup and a big one there in the district, and we'll be there to cover that one. All right, right now we're sitting about 5 minutes to go till kickoff time. It is a Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame time. Let's skip it on over here and see if we can find our Coach Barnes pregame interview. And here it comes for you right now. We'll talk to Coach Barnes.
Good evening, football fans. Welcome here to the big broadcast tonight. It's the Piney Woods area game of the week. We're in St. Augustine, and we're at our Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show, and we're going to start with Coach Barnes of the St. Augustine Wolves. And, Coach, I've been talking to you a lot of years about this team here, and I always ask you how's the health of the guys. So how we doing coming in tonight? I don't like that look.
Oh, man. We got some kids down.
Yeah.
Actually got 7 kids out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but there's no excuse. Got some that were in trouble for discipline reasons, and got 2 or 3 that's out with injuries, and so we'll be kind of short, but we still have enough to get it done.
Right. Well, I know, Coach, this is a great matchup going on here tonight, and tough loss to Joaquin last week, and they had a very good offensive line and a good running game. Going to see another like that tonight, except a little bit different look. How's this team going to have to stand up against that running game?
I think we'll be fine. Joaquin was huge.
Right.
They were huge across the line. Not only that, they had a tight end that was 6'4", probably 250, 260. Really bad matchup for us, in my opinion. We're not very big up front. We use a lot of speed, and so I think tonight will be a better matchup. They got 2 guys up there with some size, but they don't have 5 or 6 like Joaquin did.
All right, well, let's talk about your quarterback, Coach, and how the offense is rolling here. It's been doing really good for you. You've got him in there, and he's been running the whole offense for you all summer long, all season long. So how's Renfro running and everything for you?
Renfro looked good, had a really good week of practice this week. We implemented some things. He's understanding the offense better every week. And so he's only going to continue to get better with each snap that he has. And so we're excited about the opportunity, another opportunity for him to go out and perform tonight.
Well, one of my favorite things that I've seen for the Wolves so far this season, Coach, is that front defensive line for you guys has always been really, really solid here, and they're going to be on a good test of it tonight. Are they going to be able to get back there and disrupt some things and keep Garrison on their heels?
That's the plan. Like I say, we have to use our speed because we're not as big as most teams are up front, and so we'll continue to do that, try to run some blitzes to disrupt them and get them off schedule. And we feel like if we can get them off schedule and it's a throwing situation, then we'll be in good shape.
All right, and then one thing that you definitely got to worry about is watching the Garrison Bulldogs last week was, a couple guys up front, that big man Ponder over there, he's a load to come out there, and so you got to worry about that guy coming across on the other side of the line.
Oh, you do, and then 99 is a load.
Yeah.
75 is a load also, and so, we got some things schemed up to kind of take care of those guys, but the only way you block those guys is you put 2 on them. I mean, those guys are talented. 99 is really talented. Mm-hmm. So, like I say, we got some things schemed up, and so we'll see how it works.
All right, Coach, well, good luck to you and the guys. See if you can get that first district win here, much needed for the Wolves, and it's going to be a beautiful night for football.
Beautiful night, beautiful fall weather.
All right, it's coming up here. The guys are coming to the field. It's time for the football here on NetSN.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take? Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm. Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Porticool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes. So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. As we got the captains out there onto the field, getting ready for the coin toss here tonight. See if we can zoom in a little bit here and find out who's going to do what. As we got our captains back here to Right Cross Dodge Jeep pregame show. It is underway here. So Garrison will defer, and it will be San Augustine will be kicking off. So the Wolves will receive here to start the second half. And we'll be ready to go here for the kickoff. So get ready for it, folks. It is Right Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. It is a wrapping up here. And we're getting ready for this one. And let's see, I'm missing something here. Oh, here it is. I got it right here. Here we go.
Hello, Shelby County football fans. Wellington Shire's Pierce Productions with your Piney Woods game of the week. District 11 is topsy-turvy. Tonight in the district's second game, it's the Garrison Bulldogs versus the St. Augustine Wolves. For the Bulldogs, at 4-2, if you'd told them at the beginning of the season that in week 7 they'd be in the top 10 and Timpson would not, they'd be excited. What they didn't count on was a 1-point loss to Shelbyville, knocking them down to 0-1 in district play, with Shelbyville taking on those Bears tonight. The Wolves started their season with losses to Beckville and Westwood, not surprising, but then victories to Price Carlisle and Huntington and a surprise win over West Sabine had them feeling good about their season, but then a first game district loss to Joaquin, lopsided, and now they too are 0-1. And so it's the Bulldogs and the Wolves in game 2 of the district season, live from St. Augustine. The winner will tie either the Dragons or the Bears for second place, whereas the loser falls behind. We'll have the kickoff from Shelby Savings Bank next.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here, and after the kick, it will be a first down and 10 for St. Augustine. Burrell brings it back onto the return, and it will be a first down and 10 there at about the 32-yard line for the St. Augustine Wolves.
About 10 yards up top.
So coming out here for St. Augustine, it is a pink out night. I see a lot of pink out here for the Wolves. It's going to be Renfro in shotgun. And see who's in there in the backfield there with him. Okay. So here we go. We're swinging it out here into the flat. Got a man there, and is going to be caught right here onto the flat. That was Clifton. So Clifton going to get his first reception there on first down. Takes it up to about 40-yard line for 8 yards. So first down or second down and 2 here for the Wolves. Renfro in the shotgun, checking out the sideline now. Burrell in the backfield now, ready for the snap. Going to throw it out to the flat over on the far side. Got his man out there and trying to get up to the first down Might have got a yard right there at it. That's number 1, Cartwright. It's going to be awful close. So they're going to say first down and 10. That's a Ray Jones first down here for the Wolves. All the way up to the 44-yard down. First down and 10 for the Wolves here as they're moving right along. Renfro gets the sideline call. Now ready to go. Renfro going to look to pass. Got his man out here on the far side. Overthrows his pass. An intended receiver coming out here to number 7. That is Mosby. Pass incomplete. So that brings up a second down and 10 here for the Wolves. Burrell in the backfield here as San Augustine trying to do something here with their very first possession and trying to keep that big defensive line there out of the backfield. Here's Renfro trying to come around the edge. It's not going to be able to turn it there. And he's going to lose a few yards back to about the 40 as he gets chased out of bounds there by number 15, Petty. So he'll lose a couple back to the 40. So it'll be a third down, and we'll talk about maybe 13, 14 yards here for the Wolves. Nice try there by Renfro. He's trying to find some way to get around the edge, but a good job here sealing it off and not letting him turn the corner there by the defensive edge, by the defensive unit for the Garrison Bulldogs. Here we go. Burrell in the backfield. Pistol formation this time. 10 receiver set both sets of the formation here for Coach Barnes and the squad. We're going to get a offsides here against, looks like it's going to be against the Bulldogs. And at first they pointed toward the Bulldogs and see if they're going to keep that. And it looks like that's what we got. So I'll take it up now and they'll make it a third down and about 8 here after the penalty yardage for the Bulls. Pollard and Jones, number 75 and number 99 here, the defensive front side here for the Garrison Bulldogs. Looking to get in that backfield here and see if they can disrupt something here on a third down and long for the Wolves. 11:06 to go here in this first quarter. First drive. Renfro flushed out of the pocket, rolls over to his right side. Now holds it down. And now comes back the other way, trying to break away, find some room, gets in the middle of the field, breaking tackles, bouncing around, gets up close to midfield. It'll be a fourth down and about 3.
Yeah, 4 yards.
So about a fourth down and a long 3 here for the Wolves from the midfield stripe, about where the ball is. Ball sitting on the San Augustine side of it. The Wolves look like they're going to maybe try to go for it here. 10:35 to go. So Renfro going to throw out here into the flat. Got his man out here. He's going to have enough for a first down. It's going to be close. It is complete there to Cartwright. It's going to be right there for it. It's at the 47-yard line. Looks like it's at the 46-yard line, we're going to say. So that's a good 4-yard pass. And that was there for Cartwright, number 1, for another 4 yards there. He's got 2 passes, catches for 8 yards. That's another Ray Jones first down here for the Wolves. And now they're into Garrison Bulldog territory here. Renfro setting him up with Burrell in the backfield. Pistol formation. Still haven't handed off now. Renfro holding on to himself, trying to come around the corner. Breaks 1 tackle here down the sideline. Steps out of bounds there at about the 45-yard line. See what they say. See there at about the 46. Maybe just no gain on the play. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Seems like this game's finally starting to get some momentum, Larry.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to feel each other out here the first couple of minutes, get a little sweat rolling. And now they're starting to see if the Wolves can get moving on here. They second down and 10 from the 46-yard line of Garrison. Wolves are doing a really good job here. That's what they want to do. They're going to have to do that tonight. They're going to have to keep their offense on the field as much as possible because, tell you what, Garrison has a very good running game and offense out there. So make sure they can keep them off the field as much as possible. We're going to get a penalty flag here. That's going to go against the Wolves before that one. Or did we get a timeout? Looks like we got a timeout onto the field. So with exactly 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter, no score. It's a 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves from the 46-yard line. We'll be right back here on Net SA.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Alrighty, we are back here after the timeout. 2nd down and 10 minutes to go on the clock. Renfro and Burrell in the backfield in pistol formation here. Bunch formation on the near side for the receivers. Going to hand off Burrell. Burrell trying to find some room with it, but he's going to be tacking down the line of scrimmage there, and he's going to find Yarborough as well as number 23 in there onto that stop as well. That's Henderson, and they stop him there for a loss of 1 back to the 47. So 3rd and 11 here for the Wolves. Clifton and Cartwright over here for receivers. Going to have a Burrell leaving the backfield. Renfro flushed out of the pocket, rolling over here to the near side. Gets around to the defender. He's going to dump it off. Might have been better to just keep running with that one, but try to dump it off inside there. Back inside on the he's going to there. But I don't know. It looked like he had a pretty good run at it. Maybe he should have kept going there a little bit, but tried to make something happen, and it's an incomplete pass now.
Yeah, he tried to get it to 6 and bounced before him.
So that brings up a so an illegal forward pass. So he was above the line of scrimmage whenever he dropped it out.
He was about 5 yards past it.
Yeah, he was up there a little bit. And I thought he was. You got to have your as long as one little part of your body's behind the line, but I guess I didn't think he was there. So it was a penalty there against the Wolves. Back them up to the 48-yard line back on their side here. I'm going to get a punt on the way. So starting at the 32, taking about 3.5 minutes off the clock here, did the Wolves. But now they're going to have to punt it away here after their first possession. And the Bulldogs are going to charge for a timeout. So that'll be their first one of the half. So it'll be a punt situation coming up here when we come back. It is no score on the way here in the first quarter here on Net SA. Alrighty, back here after the timeout, folks. Ready for the punt. And San Augustine ready to go. Gets a high snap, but pulls it down, gets a good punt off. And it'll be taken there at about to the 20-yard line. And taken up there and taking that good coverage there by the Wolves. So nice job there by McClure. Brings it up, and it'll be a punt up to the 25, or are they going to say he's down to the 27-yard line? So it will be the first time here for the ball for the Garrison Bulldogs. They'll have it. 9:07 on the clock. They'll have a first down and 10 from their own 28-yard line is where they say they're at. So the Bulldogs bringing them out. It will be McGuire, and they'll have the great running backs back there. They'll have Yarborough back there. Hand it off. Yarborough over to the far side. That is Antonio. And he'll get a couple of yards up to about the 30-yard line. Seen a lot of this last week, Joe. We're going to see a lot of it again tonight here. Just a good, solid running game, and they're going to just keep pounding that rock all night long here.
That's
the
it.
Wolves are definitely going to have to be used to it. They're just going to have to limit those big runs because that's what a couple of those things were against San Augustine or Shelbyville last week was just some big runs they broke off.
Right.
McGuire up under center. Twin receiver set over to the far side. Here's the pitch. Yarborough. Yarborough goes around the edge, cuts it back up inside, and he'll be down there just before the first down the line to gain there. He'll be up to about to the 36-yard line for gain of 6. So 3rd and 3 here for the Bulldogs. McGuire brings them up.
Right.
Twin receiver set over to the far side. McGuire checking with the sideline now. Avery Yarborough in the backfield as Antonio goes out wide to the far side of the formation. Here's the pitch. And a nice job there. Meeting him at the point of the attack by the Wolves defense as he gets nowhere. Renfro, as well as Michael Renfro, number 15 in there, definitely saw him for sure. But a big stop, and that's going to bring up a 4th down here for the Bulldogs here. And a big stop there by the Wolves defense. As he does, they're going to give him to the 35-yard line, so he lost 1. So now it'll be a 4th down. Here comes the punt. Good snap. And punt on the way. Good high kick. Going to stay away from it is Cartwright. Trying to block him into it. And they're going to say it is Wolves' ball, even though Garrison jumps on it there. But I don't think anybody from the Wolves touched it. So good job there by the Garrison team. They were trying to get somebody to bump into it so they can grab a hold of it. But it will go all the way down to the 40. They changed it. They changed it to Garrison ball. Oh, they changed it to Garrison ball. So it is Garrison ball. They did cover it there. So somebody must have touched it. I didn't see anybody touch it for San Augustine, but I guess that's what they're going to say. So Garrison with the punt, they will now have it a 1st down there in San Augustine side of the field here at the 38-yard line. So Garrison will keep it here after that punt. And I guess if one of the rules did run into it, and the referees say it is Garrison football. So here's the pitch. Going to pitch it over to the right side. And I met right there into the hole for the Wolves is number 10, Avery Yarborough. And he might have got 1. Dupree, number 18. Brings up 2nd down and 8 here to that 2-yard run. Ball's on the ground here. But it looks like they're going to have the Bulldogs going to jump right back on it. Don't do that over here.
Third down, and I'm out. Hey, don't get selfishly.
There we go. Trying to look at the ball here, I think. All right, so no gain on the play there. The ball did come out, so the Bulldogs did get back on it. So it's a 3rd down and 8 here for Garrison as that clock rolling down to now under 6 minutes to go. And McGuire brings it to the line here, this time in a shotgun. High snap. Going to fake the handoff here. He's going to find his receiver out here to the far side. He's got him, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down. Should be enough for a 1st down as he gets across the 25-yard line, down close to the 20 before he's finally dragged out of bounds there. And the catch made by number 3, that is McClure. So first pass of the night here for McGuire. And it's a 1st down and 10. That'll be their first one of the evening, all the way down to the 23-yard line. 13 yards on that one. So here comes McGuire bringing him right back to the line. Pitch out here to Yarborough. Yarborough cutting it back up in the middle. And he runs into the defense there. And he'll pick up a couple up to about the 20-yard line. So 2nd down and 6 here for Garrison. McGuire bringing him up to the line, see if he can get his team into the end zone here. He's got Yarbrough in the backfield. Twin back set up under center. Going to hand off to the right side this time. Not much. Maybe a yard or so across the 19-yard line. So it'll be a third down and about 5 here for the Bulldogs. And the Whales have done a really good job here on third down. Forced the punt while ago, of course. They touched it and turned it back over. But they did force the punt. See if they can do it here now. Third down and 5 for the Bulldogs of Garrison. The line they come here. Here's going to hand off over to the right side and finding some room over there. Might be close to that first down yardage. That is number 1, Christian Clark, onto the carry. And I'm going to say that's all the way down to about to the 15-yard line there. So about 4 yards on that one. So that's going to be about a yard or so, maybe a long yard here for the Bulldogs from about the 15-yard line. McGuire bringing them up. Yarbrough and Clark in the backfield. Checking in with the sideline is McGuire now. Back up under center. And we're going to get a timeout. Looks like Coach Alvarez is going to need a timeout over on the far side. So we'll take one with him. 3:39 to go here in the first quarter. No score. And the Garrison Bulldogs, they are driving. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in the center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick.
All righty, folks, we're back here, and as the timeout going on, I was going to try to check in on some scores here, see if we can get some and see what's going on. And, oh, there we go. Now we got them coming up here just a little bit. All right, let's see our batter scoreboard. Right now we got Mount Enterprise 20-7 over Tenahawk. Crossroads over Prost Carlisle 14-6. Gilmer up 28-7 over Vandal. And my Generals, well, my alma mater down there in Houston, they're losing the spring pretty bad, 35-6. So hopefully they can pull that one back out there. We'll see. Love Lady all over Alto, 18-7 right now. And West Sabine up 20-0 over Hull Diaceta. Another game there this evening. That's your batter scoreboard. Here we go after the timeout. 4th down and about a yard here. Here's the pitch. And turning the corner there, should have enough for a first down as he moves ahead. I do believe that is Yarbrough once again have enough for a first down, and it is. He'll take it down close to the 10-yard line there. Down to the, looks like took it down to about the 7, so I got 8 on that. There it is. So it'll be a first down and goal here. That is the 3rd first down of the night for the Garrison Bulldogs. Ray Jones first down. Clock continuing to roll now, down to 3:10 to go as it's a first down and goal for the Bulldogs. They run to the line here. Yarbrough and Clark into the backfield here for McGuire. McGuire hands off. Try to get a push up the middle, but a good defensive front there by the San Augustine Wolves. Not letting anything happen. We got a penalty flag coming in late from the backside. And
yeah, the running back got stuck pretty good there, huh, Larry?
Yeah, it was took it up to about the 5-yard line, it looks like there on carry maybe 1. And we got a penalty flag out there, but Garrison's trying to come out of the huddle. So we'll see what the penalty flag is about. I thought I saw him point towards Garrison way, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. Oh. So it's going to be against the Wolves. So the penalty yardage moves it ahead. It'll make it a 2nd down and goal up to about the 3-yard line.
It was after the play coach. It looked like he shoved somebody in the back.
All right, so here we go. McGuire up under center here, looking to get it in the end zone here for his team. Oh, what a great play there in the backfield here by the Wolves. Nice job. Dupree right there for that, to make that big stop there as Clark tried to turn the corner. And a great job there by Dupree. And that'll bring it back to about the 6-yard line. That's a loss of 3.
I think we're questioning
13 or 14 play, 14th play of the drive here. Now we got another penalty flag out there. Sorry. All right, so no penalty flag. Okay. There we go. So it is second down. 2.5 to go. And it's like a 14th, 15th play here, which included a punt there in the kind of in the middle. The Wolves made the Bulldogs punt, but the Bulldogs got somebody to touch the ball there, so they were able to pull it back up, and they continued the drive here. So now the Bulldogs now trying to put it in here, and they got a second down and goal from about the 6-yard line, and they're going to break the huddle now as they come out. McGuire brings them up. He's got a twin receiver set here to the near side, and McGuire up under center. Pitching out to the far side of Yarbrough. Yarbrough going to try to turn the corner, but the Wolves defense right there to stand him up. What a great job of that defense. Another great job here by the Wolves defense as Yarbrough not able to go nowhere. It's getting in the middle there, big number 66. Cameron Roberts putting a stop on that one, and they're going to lose a couple more, maybe back to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Wolves defense just not letting it happen.
Yeah, the Wolves are going to hold them up there. So it's a 3rd down and 6. 3rd and goal, actually, here from the 6-yard line now for the Garrison Bulldogs as they got them back to the line of scrimmage. McGuire brings them up and see if the Wolves can hold them on here in another play. Shotgun formation this time with Clark that's Yarbrough. Here's McGuire throwing it out here. The ball is tipped and almost intercepted there by the Wolves. Ball got tipped up in the air there. Can't tell who made the tip there, but so the pass is incomplete. So field goal attempt on the way here for the Garrison Bulldogs. So we'll pull back out here a little bit, see if we can get the field goal a try. Coming out here for the extra point attempt. That is number 20. And we don't have a number 20 on the board here, so here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So the field goal, good long drive results in 3 points here for the Garrison Bulldogs. We'll have the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff coming up. That is on the way here after the break, as it's a 3-0 Garrison lead here with 1:12 to go here into this first quarter. We'll be right back.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Chef's Barbecue and Centers, open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 10:30 to 2. Now, you can call in your order to Chef's Barbecue. You can come to the drive-thru or bring the family down for a nice family dining experience for barbecue so good.
No, we're not going to say that.
All right. Come on down to Center and enjoy some great barbecue at Chef's. How's that?
That's good, thank you.
Barbecue so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Boy, that's not on the script. I told you don't be saying that.
Alrighty, folks, back here ready for a Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, and 1:12 to go here into this first quarter. There's a beautiful super moon going on right now here, and a beautiful night for Friday night. Now, all right, for that drive, it was 16 plays, 8 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock, 72 yards to turn into 3 points on the field goal by the Garrison Bulldogs. They lead it 3-0 here with 1:12 to go here into the first quarter. Here's the kick, and it's going to be taken over on the far side, and here comes the Wolves trying to bring it back up in the middle of the field, breaking a few tackles still in the middle, finally going to be taken down there at about the 35-yard line. And Burrell going to bring it up there, and it'll be starting at the 31-yard line here for San Augustine. 31 with 1:04 to play here into the quarter. So Renfro and Burrell going to come out here and see if they can get on back downfield. They had a good long drive there. They had a lot of plays in that drive there, Joe. Just kind of stalled out on them. And see if the Wolves can now continue this one and answer back at least the 3 points. I know the Wolves got a good field goal kicker. So Burrell, ready to go with Burrell in the backfield. Renfro looking to pass, flushed out of the pocket. Now brings it up into the middle. Still looking for somebody. And he's going to be hit hard there at the line of scrimmage. And a nice job there by Renfro coming out. But I'll tell you what, Clark was right there to stop him up. He might have got one up to the 32.
I think that was the hardest hit of the game so far.
And I tell you what, that was a solid smack right there. 2nd down and 9 here for the Wolves. Clock rolling down to about 30 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Definitely going to have to snap it one more time here before the end of this quarter. Burrell goes to the right side of Renfro this time. Going to hand off. Burrell trying to find some room. And he's going to be met there on the corner right about the 30-yard line. And hard to run over there when you got big Gavin Pollard over there. And it's going to be a no gain on the play right back to the line of scrimmage. That may take us to the end of the quarter, and it looks like that's what's going to happen here. They're just going to let it roll down. So at the end of the first quarter, it is going to be a 3-0 ball game, and we're going to be back here for the second quarter as the Wolves have the ball, and then we coming up here, and they'll have a 3rd down and 9 when we come back for the second quarter here on the NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
All right, checking on a little bit more of that batter scoreboard for you here. And it looks like we got Shelbyville on top of Timpson right now, 14-7, and that's late in the first quarter. Joaquin all over Hemphill, 22-6. Carthage on top of Athens, 14-0. And Center and Bullard tied at 7 right now into that second quarter. Kilgore on top of Lindale, 14-7. And Henderson on top of Longview Pine Tree, 7-0 right now. That's your batter scoreboard. Here we go as we will switch ends, and Renfro now will empty out the backfield, ready to go with a 3rd down and long. Renfro looking to pass, got a man into the middle. Got
nice
pass
right
there, and it is caught by Cartwright. He's going to be taken down into Garrison territory there at the 45-yard line. Is that Mosby, number 1? I thought that was number 1 there, but that was Mosby on the catch.
Looks like we got a football game now, Larry.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. They're just warming up. Right up to the 45-yard line of Garrison there. 23 yards on that pass play. Another 1st down. That's Ray Jones' 1st down. Renfro ready to go. Going to hand off to Burrell. No, he pulls it back out, and he's going to be tackled for a big loss in the backfield there, all the way back to the 45-yard line of St. Augustine. And there's big Gavin Pollard. And he is a force to be reckoned with, folks. I tell you what. If you don't account for him, he is going to make you pay for stuff all night long. So that's the 2nd down and about 20 now for the Wolves. So Renfro on the loss right there, checking in with Coach on the sideline, looking for the play here. 2nd down and long, back on their own 45-yard line now. Renfro goes back. Pistol formation. Triple super set over to the far side. Renfro looking to pass. Oh, that's a dangerous pass over there. There's a nice job jumping in front of that. That's number 13 over there. That is Landon Petty. He jumped in there, and I thought he was going to jump in front of that one and pick it off, but no gain on the play. It was an incomplete pass.
Looks like he may have got one arm on it.
Yeah, I think he did touch it there. So that brings up a 3rd down and long. Stepping on my cord. Put that in the pocket. There we go.
There you go.
So 3rd down and long here for the Wolves. That stops the clock. 10:45 to go here in the half. 3-0 Garrison with the lead. Big district game here. Renfro looking to pass once again. Flushed out of the pocket. Now comes back up in the middle. Trying to find some room. And he's going to be taken down for a loss there at the 44-yard line. That's Jones on the stop there. Number 75. That'll bring up a 4th down and a cab right here for the Wolves. They're going to have to punt this one away. 10:20 to go on the clock. The Wolves will come out here on the punt. Back deep, you got Winder and McClure for the Bulldogs. And it looks like it's going to go over here to the Winder side, and he'll let it bounce, and it will be a Wolves ball. Wolves will cover it up there, but it will be Garrison football right there at about at the 35-yard line. Good punt. So the Wolves give it back here to the Bulldogs. They're up 3-0 right now, and the Bulldogs coming back out on offense for their second. 9:53 to go here into the half. 3-0 Bulldogs. They'll have it on their own 34-yard line. McGuire bringing them right back out here. Keeping that twin back set most of the night here. Been very nice and methodical on that last drive. And going to look to do the same right here, I'm sure. Clark and Yarbrough into the backfield. McGuire going to hold himself, take it to give with a quarterback keeper. And McGuire, he's a good runner too, man.
Wow.
Tell you what, you think we're worried about you worry about the
he knocked the official down.
Looked like we got the zebra in on that one too. So all the way up to about the 47-yard line. So a good run there by McGuire. His first run of the night for 13. That's another first down here for the Bulldogs. That is their fourth of the night for the Ray Jones first down up to the 47-yard line. 9:40 to go. Twin back set once again, handing off, and nice job right there in the middle. That was a great hit. Yarbrough coming right through, and right there for him is Mosby saying, I got you on this one, even though he did get a couple up to the line, up to the 50-yard line, but Mosby makes a great play. 2nd and 8 here as the Wolves doing a really good job of trying to keep this. We've seen some big running plays by the Bulldogs last week, and the Wolves are doing a very good job here keeping those very short. And what a great play. Once again, that Wolves defense is right back in there again. That's Mosby, Dupree, and also Roberts back in there as well. It's just a all-out full blitz here by the Wolves. They bring the heat, and they get to stop back there for, I was going to say no gain on the play. Okay.
Sure looked like a gang tackle to me, Larry.
Yeah, that was a great job there by the Wolves defense. Brings up a 3rd down and 8.5 to go. McGuire bringing right back up here. McGuire, Yarbrough, and Clark into the backfield here. Going to hand off to Yarbrough. Yarbrough going to try to turn that corner, breaks a couple of tackles, and then he gets stuck over on that far side, and a nice hit out there. And I'm trying to see who that was. Number 54 with a good smack to lay him out there. Amburn. As Mosby runs it up to about to the 47-yard line of St. Augustine. He'll pick up 3 to Yarbrough. That brings up a 4th down and about 4 here for the Bulldogs. They're going to go for it. 7:49 to go. Watch McGuire here on the keeper here. That's what I would be looking out for if I was the Wolves. Now they're going to look to pass, throwing it out here, and it's going to be penalty flags all over the place. So it's going to be a penalty there against, I do believe that's going to go against the Bulldogs. And it is. So that'll back them up 5 to the 42-yard line.
Punt.
And it looks like they're going to punt it away. So here goes the punt here by the Garrison Bulldogs. It will be a 4th down and 9. The ball right there onto the 49-yard line of Garrison. And look like the Wolves are going to come after it here, but they're going to get the punt away. Mosby going to be picking it up there at about the 15-yard line, taking it over to the Garrison side, still on his feet, trying to push it ahead. He'll take it up close to the 30-yard line. We've got a penalty flag coming in here after the play.
Flag on the play.
So we'll see what the flag is about there as the Wolves get the ball with 7:24 to go after the punt up to around the 30-yard line. So the Bulldogs going to get a personal foul called against them here, and that's going to hurt And that'll give an extra 15 yards to the San Augustine Wolves. And that'll give the Wolves a good starting field position all the way up to their own 44-yard line. The Wolves trailing by 3-0 here in this first half. 7:24 to go here in the quarter. Renfro. That was Cartwright on that return, folks. I thought I said Mosby, but that was Cartwright on the return. Pistol formation here with Burrell to his left side. Twin receivers set both sides of the formation now for Renfro. Ready to go. Here's a snap. Going to look to pass. Pulls out over here now. And retreating way back. Now going to go back across the field and gets a block. As putting it up, there's that Burrell. Burrell down the sideline. He's moving down there. He's going to be out of bounds there at about the 50-yard line. Good job there as he was able to find Burrell.
Yeah, it was here.
So Burrell, he gets the pass and takes it all the way up to about to the 47-yard line. So they'll pick up about 3 on that pass play to Burrell. Maybe 6 on that, maybe 4 on that one. So it's a 2nd down and 6. The ball is high on the snap, and Renfro going to have to just eat it there, and he's going to be down at the 37, 38-yard line. And that is just a negative play that the Wolves did not need right there. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 15, maybe 16 here, as Renfro not able to get the high snap. That's a loss of 8. Almost through the second quarter, and was to say Renfro has minus 19 yards rushing is
not good.
Not what we would normally see here from the good quarterback, but we got a long way to go here. So a couple of those are just those big sacks. 3rd down and long now for the Wolves. Renfro gets the snap. Fakes the handoff, and that one's loose, and it's down. Bulldogs are going to pick it up on the far side as there was a bad handle there onto the exchange. And they're going to say it's a touchdown. And it looks like it's going to be a fumble for the touchdown back to the house here for the Garrison Bulldogs. As that one got away there onto the exchange. And picking it up there and taking it back at number 21, Caden Renault onto the fumble. Taking it back for the score for Garrison. So Garrison's now going to take it out to a 9-0 ball game. Here comes the extra point try. And the Bulldogs now trying to take it 10-0 here on the bad exchange there by the Wolves, and it ends up on the ground, and the Bulldogs able to pick it up and take it to the house. Oh, man. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So the PAT is good, and our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, it is on the way. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Definitely not one of the Wolves wanted to happen right there with the exchange, and it ends up on the ground, and the Bulldogs take it back to the house there for the score. Coming up here for at halftime, we got our Farmer State Bank halftime. It is on the way coming up. We're doing something really new there in the center. We're having our breakfast with the linemen. We had a great interview with our winners from last week. It would be Corey Smith from center and Jose Gonzalez from Shelbyville. So we'll have those great interview coming up here at halftime, and we'll also have the bands performing for you as well here at halftime. Right now, we got 6:15 to go, and Garrison ready to kick it off to the Wolves, and the Wolves need something positive right here. Maybe they can get something here onto the kickoff as bring one back maybe, and gives a good team good field position. Got plenty of time onto the clock. Still got a couple timeouts as well, and the Wolves will be ready to go here as they're taking over to the far side. Cartwright going to bring it here to the near side. Going to be wrangled up there at about the 30-yard line, still on his feet. And good job pushing him forward. And it'll be great starting field position all the way up to the 39-yard line.
I think he fell for about 3 yards.
Yeah, he did. That's good there, Cartwright. Doing a good job here for the Wolves, giving them a good starting field position on their own 39-yard line here for San Augustine, trailing 10-0 now. And basically Garrison, kind of got that turnover there, sort of like what Shelbyville got at the end of that game last week here. So towards the end of this quarter, Garrison gets that turnover and takes it to the house and see what the Wolves can do to answer right back. They have kind of went negative way there that last drive. They need to do more on the positive side right here. Renfro coming up here, going to get it up here, ready to go on the play. Burrell in the backfield with him. Twin receiver set over the far side here for the Wolves. Here we go. First down and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man there in the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands. And oh my goodness, there was nobody behind him. Like I was going to Cartwright.
That was a pretty hard pass.
So he did catch it. Okay. I thought it went through his hands there.
I think he caught it on the way down.
Okay, well, good. That's good. So he did bring it to his body. Okay, good. I thought it went through, but good job there by the Wolves. Now going to bring it out here on the far side. Got his man complete once again, and does Renfro as he brings it all the way out here. As Burrell will bring it out for the first down for the Wolves. That's number 4 here onto the pass play. And Renfro gets it up to Burrell all the way up to the 46-yard line of, that's a good 10. So another first down here. So Renfro going to look to pass once again. So he's going to be ringing up, and trying to step up inside there against that defensive front for the Garrison Bulldogs is not easy to do. And they're going to get Renfro, and he's going to be taken down there back into Wolves territory all the way back to the 47.
Both defenses are pretty tough.
Yeah, these defenses are after it tonight. So Renfro now got his team on a first down. Make that a first down and about 17 here for the Wolves. And Renfro looking to pass, going to try to set up the screen, and almost got it there complete on that far side, but it's incomplete pass. So third down now. So third down along here for St. Augustine. That's going to be outsides here by the Garrison Bulldogs. Free play, going to throw it up there, try to get a man down the line. And
nice pass
there, but we are going to get a penalty flag here, and I think that's going to be offsides against the Bulldogs. So it'll be a third down, and that'll get them a little bit closer. Still third down, and that's still going to make it about 10 or 11 here as they move it into Garrison territory there up to the 48. The Wolves doing a really good job here tonight. They've only had the one penalty, or the 2 penalties, sorry. They had one there in a personal foul that didn't really amount to much, about 3 or 4 yards, and they had an offsides. So good job here by the Wolves, not letting the penalty get to them. Third down and 12 now. 4:40 left to go here into the first half. 10-0 Garrison. Renfro flushed out of the pocket. Good job there onto the block. Renfro turning the corner now, and he'll go down the sideline. He'll get close to that first down marker, but he'll be out of bounds. There at about the 30, maybe the 37-yard line. So that brings up a fourth down and about 4 now. Maybe we'll call it 3. We'll call it a long 3 here for the Wolves. 4.5 to go as Renfro does get out of bounds. It's number 5. That's Robinson in at quarterback there for the Wolves. So Robinson in at quarterback here for the Wolves. Sorry. And now going to pass over here. Got his man at about the 25-yard line. Break it free. Nice job there by the receiver. Gets it up to the. That's Cartwright there, number 1. And they'll have first down by the Wolves. He had to fight for that one. He was behind the sticks there a little bit, but he gets it up to the 35 for enough for a first down. Ray Jones first down for the Wolves. Down to 4:17 to go. Clock rolling. Robinson now trying to find some room, breaking some tacklers over to the far side. Still trying to turn the edge, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds there by the Bulldogs. And he might be minus a yard over in that far side. See what they decide to do there. And just the momentum carrying everybody out over there. So hope everybody's coming out of the sideline okay. We won't see anybody hurt over there. Cause no issues. Don't need no extra penalty flags. And on the run there by Robinson, he's going to lose a couple back to the 39-yard line. So second down and about 14. That clock's sitting at 4:06 here for St. Augustine, trying to get some points on the board here. As will be Garrison getting the ball to start the second half. Robinson going to throw over here on the far side, and he got his man there at about the 32-yard line. Good catch. Oh, it's incomplete to Rodriguez. I thought he pulled it in there. So the one that I thought they didn't catch, they did. And this one I thought they catch, they did. That's right.
It must have hit the ground first.
It had to, but it was awful close there. I thought Rodriguez was going to pull it in. All right, so third down and about 14 now for the Wolves. Robinson thrown over to the far side. And that one is incomplete once again. And that's going to bring up another fourth down. So another fourth down onto the way here for the Wolves. Looks like they're going to go back for the punt. That'll be number 6, Rodriguez. He'll be back to punt here from about his own 50-yard line. So giving him back to Garrison here with about 3:40 or so left onto the clock. Rodriguez sends it down. And it's going to bounce, and it'll take a big bounce and get into the end zone there as the Wolves try to get down there and cover it before it hit the end zone, but it'll be a touchback and come back out. So on the punch, it'll go out to the 20-yard line. Rusk on top of Brownsboro there. So we'll switch sides here as the Wolves have to punt it away. Garrison will get it back. 3:50 to go onto the clock here, and they'll have it first down and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And you went over that pregame.
So first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They come back out after the forcing the punt. Good job there by the Bulldogs defense. McGuire up under center. Handing off. Nope. Going to keep it himself now, rolling over to the far side. Going to run pass option. He's going to have enough for a first down. McGuire will take it up above the 30-yard line, up to about the 31 for a gain of 11. Fifth Reed Jones, first down of the night here for the Garrison Bulldogs. He goes out of bounds, 3:44 to go. Trying to play a little add-on here before the start of this one. What they like to do is get some points here, and then at the start of the second quarter, get the ball back and try to put some more on, try to double dip here. But the Wolves are definitely going to have to play some good defense, which they've done already, and keep them, maybe force a punt here themselves. Jumbo package here, going to bring Yarbrough around here to the near side. He's going to be taken down there about the 30-yard line. He's not going to get very much at all. That's Cartwright. So maybe a loss of one there. Second and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Keeping that clock rolling now. 3:20 to go. Great job here by that defense once again here for the Wolves. They've done a great job up front, cutting off that edge, not allowing those good runners to get too much and get down the field to get those big chunk runs that the Garrison Bulldogs try to do here. They're going to keep pounding it like that. McGuire, Yarbrough taking it over to the far side. And he's going to be caught there before he could turn the corner at the line of scrimmage, brought back in. And Yarbrough's going to go nowhere on that one as well. As the Wolves doing a great job once again. Number 55, Davis in onto the stop. So Yarbrough goes nowhere. So doing a great job here are the St. Augustine Wolves onto the defensive side. We're going to force a timeout with 2:39 to go. And I think Joe's got some stuff for us. What you got, man?
Well, we'd like to say thanks to our pregame, half-game, post-game sponsors across all Watlington Shires Pierce Productions tonight. They include Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hope Medical, Ray Jones Chevrolet, Farmers State Bank, Elite Hair Design, Wiggins Farm, Blake Furniture, and Aurora Concepts. And we appreciate all these sponsors and their support of our area athletics.
Yes, we do. And let's check in on some scores here, see what we got. Let's see, Mount Enterprise on top of Tennehaw at halftime, 34-7. Gilmer up 28-10 over Van. Let's see, Spring Lions on top of Mount Honor, 28-0 there down in Houston. That's the way it goes, I guess. West Sabine up big, 39-8 over Holdayaseta. Rusk on top of Brownsboro, 21-7. Shelbyville up 28-21 in Timpson. No, that's going to be a good game all the way to the end. Joaquin up 30-12. Carthage up 21-0 on Athens. And Center up 21-7 on Bullard right now. That's your Bullard score, or your batter's scoreboard right there with 2:39 to go. It is a third down and 10 here for the Garrison Bulldogs. And the Wolves have done a great job here on defense to see if they can do it again here. Need another good third down stop McGuire this time in shotgun. He's going to hold on, look to pass. Hold over to the far side. Got his man there in the middle. He'll have enough for a first down. A great play here a great play call by Coach Alvarez. And he's going to have it up to the first down, up to the 46-yard line there. That was number 8 on the reception, Winder. The pass play will take it all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's 15 yards there for him. Winder, number 8. Another Ray Jones first down. So here we go. Is McGuire ready to go on another Ray Jones first down? Going to look to go downfield. Got a man in the middle. Got him there. What a beautiful catch. And laid it right in the bread basket.
Nice.
And that's going to be a touchdown for McClure, for McGuire. That is a 55-yard touchdown pass play from McGuire to McClure here for the Garrison Bulldogs for the touchdown. That was a beautiful catch right there. He rolled right up underneath it. McGuire put it right in his bread basket, and that is the score. Now making it 16-0 here for the Bulldogs, and coming on for the extra point. Big play right there for McGuire.
All he did was turn his head over his shoulder. It was right there.
Had a defender there and looked like he went up for the ball just outside his outstretched hands and not able to get it there and right into McGuire. And he takes it in for 55 yards there for the score. To kick on the way, and it is good. So the PAT is good. That'll make it a 17-0 game here at 2:04 to go here into the half.
That's it.
So we'll be right back here on NetSN. Stay with us, folks.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading Deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Alrighty, we're back here with 2:04 to go here until half, and it was a minute 46 off the clock. 5 plays, 80 yards, 55-yard touchdown pass from McGuire to McClure for the score there for the Garrison Bulldogs. They now lead it by a score 17-0, and they'll give it back to the San Augustine Wolves. I'm gonna get it right here for too long. The Wolves will get it back here and see if they can do something with that final 2:04, because it will be Garrison ball here to start the second half as well. Ready for the kick are the Bulldogs.
I haven't even seen him go in the direction of cutting.
It's over to the 30 there, picked up there by San Augustine, and taking it up to about the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Wolves.
So Burrell's going to bring it out there and be a first down and 10 for San Augustine with 1:58 to play here into the half. They'll have it on their own 35-yard line, 34-yard line. So here come the Wolves back out in offense. Robinson back in at the quarterback here for San Augustine. Send Cartwright and Mosby out to the far side there. Clifton, I'm saying. Cartwright and Clifton. To the far side here for Robinson. Here we go. Robinson looking to pass. Rolls over here to the near side now. Pulls up a long pass downfield.
Too far.
And try to get it there to his intended receiver just out with the extended hands there of the receiver. Incomplete pass. So second and 10 now for San Augustine. Stopping clock, 1:51 to go. Nice idea. Had one-on-one coverage down there. Try to get him and lead him there, but just a little too out far in front of him for the incomplete pass.
It was about 10 yards.
Yeah, I don't like that. Nice ball by Robinson. Looked good there. Nice. 40, 45 yards in the air. Looked good. So here he goes. Spread it out. Robinson, high snap. Good job here. Rolls out, gets some good coverage. Good and that is going to be intercepted. right there at the 49-yard line, and don't know if he was just thrown to a spot right there, but there was nobody there but a white jersey. So that's an interception by Robinson. That's the second turnover here by the Wolves here in the half. And that's definitely not what the Wolves needed right there. They had the 2 turnovers and the punts that they ran into, so it gave it back to the Bulldogs. So just nothing really going right here for the Wolves right here in this first half. So Garrison to get it back. And they'll have a 144 onto the clock. And the Garrison Bulldogs will have it with a first down and 10 after the interception there by Robinson, as McGuire bring it up here to have them in their own 49-yard line. And the Bulldogs, McGuire, Yarbrough in the backfield to his right side in shotgun. To the receiver set both sides. Throwing it out here quick. Number 14 onto the reception. Second down and 5 here after the 5-yard gain up to the 44-yard line of San Augustine, keeping that clock rolling with 1:39 to go. Second down, McGuire flushed out of the pocket, rolled over to the far side, now pulls it down. And in and out of the hands of his intended receiver on that far side, that would have been a big gain there for him. Sure would have for a first down. And that was number 8 onto that one there. That was Winder. So the pass incomplete, makes it a third down. So 1:33 left to go here into the half. Third down and about 5 here for the Garrison Bulldogs. McGuire shotgun with Yarbrough in the backfield. Going to look to pass. Throws over here to the far side. Got his man there at about to the 41-yard line. He's going to be tackled immediately. The number 14 once again up to the 41. Fourth down and about 3 here for Garrison. That clock continue to roll down. Get close to about a minute to go here. And it'll be, if they let that play clock roll, it'll definitely be under a minute. But McGuire going to get him to the line, see if they get that first down here. Fourth down and 2. Quick out here once again, number 14. He's going to be hit there and taken out of bounds. But it should be enough for a first down here onto the sideline up to the 37-yard line. So 3 straight completions here to number 14 for the Garrison Bulldogs. Gives them another Ray Jones first down. That's 7 on the first half here for McGuire and his squad. 56.7 to go. Yarbrough in the backfield. First down and 10 from the San Augustine 37. McGuire having to throw it quick over on the far side. Got his man there too. And a good job and a great tackle right away. But that is number 8 once again. Well, when they're going to pick up another one, he'll get about 3 on that one. Up to the 35-yard line. So here goes McGuire once again. All kinds of time back there. This time going to throw up. And he's going to be pass incomplete there. So incomplete pass right there. So it brings up a third down and about 7 now for the Garrison Bulldogs. That stops the clock here with 30.1 to go here until halftime. McGuire going to look to pass once again, flushed out of the pocket here, bringing it here to the near side, pulls it down, now finds his man there at about to the 25-yard line, out of bounds. And number 14 once again is going to have enough for a first down there up to the 20-yard line. 15 more. So the passing game is coming alive here for the Bulldogs. Here's another first down and this drive. And they've utilized number 14 on this one as well. And now it's a first down and 10 with 22.7 as Garrison trying to play a little add-on here before the end of the half. They'll get it to start the half, second half as well. As McGuire rolling out, he's being flushed and finally going to be taken out of bounds. He'll lose a few, but he does stop the clock there at about the 27-yard line.
You see the speed number 4 that defensive back had.
Yeah, Jalen Jackson, he was all over him out there. He was on him quick.
He was across the field in seconds.
So that'll be at the 33-yard line.
That boy's got some speed.
27-yard line. So it's a loss there of about 6 yards on the play. Third down. Second down and 10. Second down and 13 is what it is. I was looking at the scoreboard there. So here we go. McGuire going to throw it out to the flat. Got his man. And he'll have a close to the 20-yard line there, stepping out of bounds with 9.2 to go. So number 3, McClure, is going to pick up 3 more there. Sitting there at about the 20-yard line here for the Garrison Bulldogs. With 9.2 left to go here into the half. And McGuire going to throw it out once again. Going to have a man down. And it's going to be over the head. Passes over the head. Incomplete. Trying to get the man down there in the end zone. He was double covered there. So 4.4 to go. Trying to find him down in the corner. So we're going to see if we're going to get a long field goal maybe here for the Garrison Bulldogs. Yeah, well, it's starting to get a little chilly in here.
Yeah.
So Garrison Bulldogs going to line up here for a field goal from the 27, making a 37-yard field goal attempt here by the Bulldogs, trying to make it a 20-0 ball game here before the end of the first half. And good snap and kick, and it is on the way, and it is no good. So it comes up just a bit short here, and that's going to end the half. So that will do it at the end of the half on a field goal that comes out no good there. So that will make it a 17-0 lead here for Garrison over St. Augustine here into this first half. So the Wolves will be on the defense to start the second half. But I'll tell you what a great job there by the Garrison Bulldogs to come down the field here on that last drive. They really utilized their passing game, which they hadn't done a whole lot so far. It was really working because the Wolves have done a really good job here in the running game against them so far. So going to have some good stuff going on here. We got both bands coming out here as well. And we've started a really cool thing there at Diamond B Cafe with our breakfast with the linemen. So we had some great interview coming up. That'll be at halftime as well. So stay with us, folks. It's our halftime as we're getting everybody off. As soon as they get this clock started up, we'll get our halftime started as well. And it is a 17-0 lead here for the Garrison Bulldogs over the St. Augustine Wolves tonight here as we get ready for halftime. And coming out here first, I do believe that is going to be the Garrison Bulldog man. So we'll see if we can keep them out there as well. But Joe, you got one more read for us?
I believe so. We'd like to thank all the local Piney Woods game sponsors. They include Haslam Tire backing the Joaquin Rams, National Bank in Tenaha backing the Tigers, the Dairy Queen Center backing the Shelbyville Dragons. Each of them are proud of their team and all the other championship caliber organizations throughout Shelby County and East Texas.
All righty. So there we go. So, yeah. Oh, in addition to we got the Dairy Queen stuff. Yeah, we'll do that there as well. So, all right. So we got the Garrison Mans coming out here, getting themselves ready to get set up for it. So we'll take a break, folks, and we'll come back as it's halftime here. A lot of good things coming up. It's our Farmers State Bank halftime. It's on the way right now on NetSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Alrighty, folks. So here we got to the Garrison Bulldog Band. Here, let's do some halftime stuff here. Brought to us by, I was wondering what I did with that pencil. Brought to us by Farmer State Bank. And so let's get to some halftime stats that we got going on here. Let's talk about the drives in that first half. For the St. Augustine Wolves, they had 5 drives, 3 punts, and 2 turnovers. One of those turnovers actually turned into be a fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Garrison Bulldogs. The Garrison Bulldogs, 4 drives. They had 1 no-good field goal. We had 1 field goal that was good. They had a punt. They had a touchdown. The touchdown drive there for the Garrison Bulldogs was a good one, too. I mean, it was 16 plays, a little over 8 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock, 72 yards, turned into a field goal. That was a long drive there. The touchdown drive that they had was a kind of a short play, 5 plays, 80 yards, ended up with a 55-yard pass to McClure. And I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful pass from McGuire to McClure right there. That's a great pass. Just dropped it in and just over the defender's hands and dropped it right into the breadbasket of his intended receiver. All right, so we got to the St. Augustine Band on the way, but we are at halftime. Brought to us Farmer State Bank. We'll be right back here. We also got a great interview with our lineman of the week from last week. We'll play that. It's on the way as well here on NetSN.
You're watching Larry Pierce in the Piney Woods Game of the Week. The Garrison Bulldogs versus the St. Augustine Wolves. A production of Watlington Pierce here on NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Porticool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Alrighty, folks, as we see the St. Augustine band out there on the field getting ready to perform. But we got a great thing coming up here for our halftime interview brought to us with, well, it's not really a halftime interview, but it's a great thing we're doing at halftime here. So what we're able to do is we get a lineman of the game, and we take him down to Diamond B Cafe there in the center, and we have a pancake breakfast, and we just kind of hang out, talk football. Last week, we had 2 winners from Center and Shelbyville for the games that we covered here. And I did talk to Coach Barnes about it this afternoon and ask him if it was able to make him down tomorrow. And he said, we work on Saturday mornings, Larry, so they're not able to make it there. But we will have a player of the game. It just doesn't look like that we're going to have breakfast with them, but we'll have that down there tomorrow. So come have breakfast with us at Diamond B Cafe, as we'll have that going on tomorrow about 9 o'clock. So come down there and join us for that. All right, here comes our halftime interview. We talked to the guys there at the Diamond B Cafe as our lineman of the week. It was Corey Smith for the Center Rough Riders, and it was Jose Gonzalez for the Shelbyville Dragons, and having breakfast. So here we go.
All right, so here we are at our inaugural pancake breakfast that we give out to the best offensive linemen of the night for the things that they do. It's obviously based on getting some pancake blocks. And so let's introduce our first 2 winners. First we'll begin with from Center. And big number 79. Tell everybody who you are.
My name's Corey. I'm a sophomore. I play for Center Rough Riders.
He's a sophomore. This guy is a sophomore.
I already know he's one of my favorite players.
Oh yeah, he blasted some big holes for Blue for last night against probably the best defense in the state of Texas. But we had some big plays. Corey took care of business. That's why he's for the Center Rough Riders our Diamond B pancake block of the night and pancake breakfast. I'll turn over here to our winner. What's your name, young man?
Jose Gonzalez.
Jose Gonzalez. What position do you play?
I play left guard.
Left guard.
Young man hardly ever comes off the field. I mean, he's out there all the time.
Right. He's an Iron Man.
He's an Iron Man.
All right.
He's working it good out there. I had to talk to Coach because, you know, saying, hey, what do you think? Coach like, yeah, I like that. So, good job. That's Coach Wallace over there talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a good night. There you go. So, good game, and I'll tell you what, too. The Shelbyville Dragons had to get out there. I had to go behind that offensive line. They had to be really big last night. They had to step up on defense. I know these guys played a lot of both ways, but it come down to some two-point conversions. Had to hit a couple of those for the Dragons to win and play some good, solid defense. And then just a good, solid hit there for to dislodge the ball. And the Dragons were right there to cover right up, man. And I tell you what, they were able to get good position to go down and get that position. So hats off to the big guys up front. Good job, guys. So I will add this. So that second two-point conversion, how were you guys feeling going in there? And you knew what you had to do. So how was the guys feeling coming out of the huddle?
I don't know. We just play it one snap at a time. That's how I go out there and play it. I mean, I remember one time it was 4th down. I'm like, oh man, it's already 4th down. And you just got to go out there and you got to play it one snap at a time.
So, and you got great coaches there and keeping you guys rolling out there. So Coach Wallace has always got a great plan for you guys out there on both sides of the ball. So tell me some of the things that you really like doing out there, especially as the offensive line.
Well, I really like having DJ behind me. That'll help. But, I mean, a big part of our offense most time, it didn't play as big of a factor this week, but, you know, pull and counter, that's normally, you know, when I pull kick, DJ gets in behind me or hits the hole and, you know, picks up big yardage, or I log somebody, he goes out, picks up big yardage. You know, it's always fun to be a part of that.
I know that was always my favorite thing to do as an offensive lineman, get out there and just hit somebody. I bet you, Corey, you think that too. Just get downfield. You'd rather run block the pass block, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, I know that y'all are having breakfast, and we don't really want to bother too much about here, but I want to say thank you guys, because I know that the offensive line really doesn't always get all the good attention and everything that they should sometimes. And if you ask me, the offensive line guys are some of the smartest guys on the field. They have to be. You know, they are very good in the academically. You know, without you guys, nothing happens. You know, like I said, I played a lot of years on that line, and my son used to ask me, Dad, why do you like playing offensive line? Because I played center. I get to touch the ball every time we're out there, you know. And then, like he says, you know, making a block, building that big old hole. I don't know how many times I've made a hole and watched my running back just down. There we go, you know. And that's a good feeling right there. It really, really is. So you guys are awesome, man, and thank you all so much. I hope you enjoy the breakfast. I know we're just kind of chatting along here, and I know Shelbyville's got things to do. Where y'all next, Coach?
In Timpson.
In Timpson next. Oh yeah, Timpson had a tough one against Hemphill last week too. So they're going along right there, and I don't know if Garner's gonna be back. But I'll tell you what too. Real quickly on the Shelbyville side, Coach, you know you guys ran a lot of plays. I mean, compared to what Garrison did last night, you guys ran a lot of plays. So you guys were. I mean, after the game, it was a good, intense win. But I mean, once you finally get home after that, it's like, man, I'm tired. It was a long one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
It was good. So how your brothers feel out there on the lines out there, offensively and defensively? Because you got to play both sides.
Defensively, I think we played better this week than we have before. But offensively, I don't know. I was kind of getting on a few butts out there.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you got it. Yeah, that's right. Keep them in line. There you go, man. That's the way to do it. It's a true leader right there. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to talk Corey for one more second, and I'll let you guys get your breakfast before it gets cold. We want to say thanks to Diamond B for holding us. We're going to be on here every week.
I love being an offensive lineman for this team because there's like a lot of great things. Like the coaches really trust me, and they trust me to make that block, and I trust them to call the plays, call the right plays, get things going, and I love blocking for my running back, Jeremy. There's nothing more in the world I love blocking for him. And keep TJ's jersey clean, make sure we got holes, make sure we can get touchdowns, make sure we can score. There's nothing more that I love more than scoring. You can see by my celebrations.
Right. There you go. That's it. I'd like to see you score one time because, you know, if you ever watch the movie Replacements, there's a movie out there called Replacements, and one of the linemen scores, and one of the old announcers there, John Mann, says, you love to see a big guy score because you get the big guy dance. So you get the big guy dance out there. So that's what I want to see you do. Right there. But congratulations, you guys, center coaches. Good job here. And I know it was a tough game last week, man, against Carthage. Very good team. But you guys did really well. You know, you put up 21 points on them, you know, and that's more than anybody else has all year. That's one thing I look at it right there, except Kilgore, you know, they put 20 and they won it. But they're a good squad, and you guys are too. And you got a long way to go. And so let's just keep moving on. And, hey, 1 week at a time, right, fellas? 1 week at a time. You never know what's going on.
In the words of Coach Belichick, it's on the Bullard.
It's on
and it was time to go Panther hunting.
There you go.
I tell you what, they're going to be sorry about that they played us after Carthage because we're going to be getting right.
We're going to be ready to go after that. And, you know, I tell you what, the game in Timpson next week, Shelbyville and Timpson, is going to be a good one. We're going to be with Garrison and St. Augustine. And, you know, hey, Joaquin got the win last night over St. Augustine. I thought it would be a little closer. That was a kind of surprise to me. But good job by Coach Jones and the Rams. They're doing great out there, too. So it's going to be good all the way through. So good luck, guys. The coaching staff and everybody, enjoy your breakfast. Thanks for being here. And we'll be back next week for more with the linemen of the week, because they deserve it, too. Back here. I don't know. We're not really on NetSN. We're just kind of chatting, aren't we? So there we go.
Maybe so.
There we go. Chris Walden was supposed to be here, but we knew he wouldn't be.
Well, no, he'll be here. He'll just be late.
He'll be late. There you go. All right, guys. Well, enjoy your breakfast. Thanks, and congratulations once again. Keep up the great work.
I'm fine. Thank you, though. Yes, sir. I'm fine. Thank you. No, man. Thank you.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in the center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American
no, I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's
Hang
what I
on,
need.
Father.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car, the rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
All righty, here we go. As we're back here, just about ready for the second half, and it's brought to us by Farmers State Bank in our halftime there. We appreciate the good folks at Farmers State Bank. Let's go to our batter scoreboard here before We get ready to go, man. Enterprise on top of Tenaha, 40-7 in the third quarter. It is Gilmer over Van, 28-17. That's in the fourth quarter, just getting ready to start there. Cairns over Frankston, 32-21 right now. And we got Lufkin all over Baytown, Sterling, 47-7. Palestine Westwood, 34-6 over Diboll. Lovelady all over Alto, 34-14. So we move on down here. West Sabine Tigers on top of Holdeye set of 39-8. Jacksonville is trailing Marshall 21-0. It is ARP on top of Elkhart 42-16. Rusk is on top of Brownsboro 21-7. And right now what we have here in Timpson at halftime is Shelbyville on top of Timpson 28-21. Joaquin on top of Hemphill 36-18. That's at halftime. Carthage 42-0 over Athens. And it is Tyler Legacy trailing in Longview 10-0. Center on top of Boulder 21-7 at halftime. And getting on down here as we're here in St. Augustine, it's 17-0. The Garrison Bulldogs over the top of the St. Augustine Wolves here as we get ready to go for the second half. All right. So really here in the second half is going to be Garrison Bulldog to start off. They will have the ball to start to the second half. And the Wolves have done a great job here keeping that running game at bay. But all of a sudden now the Garrison Bulldogs have worked on their passing game a little bit, which they can do there too. So the Wolves are going to have to see if they can come out here and get a good stop, get the ball back, and get some points on the board, and just grind it from there as the Wolves looking to get right back into this one here. But they got on defense to start. So here we go with St. Augustine getting ready to go here for the kick. I understand that we're getting a little glitchy on the video, folks, and I apologize for that. We got some pretty good internet, so I don't know why we're not getting a good stream in there, but we'll see if we can adjust that as we go along. And try to get a little onside kick there, but a nice job there on the second bounce. Took a good bounce there for the Wolves, but it's going to be a good starting field position here. Number 14. Get the recovery there. He was a big part of what the Bulldogs finished up there into that first half at the 43-yard line. And Garrison will start it off here with. So the Bulldog was ready to go here, first down and 10. And both teams, with the long methodical drives there, both 5 and 4 on the drives in that first half. And see if they kind of keep that up here as we go into the second half, and we are underway. Bulldogs coming to the line. Yarborough and Winter in the backfield there. Get a handoff to Yarborough. He's going to try to push his way up, and he'll get across the 45-yard line up to about the 47. After a gain of 4. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Second down and about 5 here for the Bulldogs. Taking their time coming out of the huddle. As McGuire brings him up, he'll go under centers. Single back set in the backfield here. Going to pitch to him, and that is going to be number 1. That is Clark, and he's not going to get much there. A good job there is the Wolves defense once again. Shutting down that edge right there. They'll take it to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So that brings up a third down and 6. And the Wolves, like I said, they've done a really good job here on third down. They needed to make another one here. When it's been very third and very short for the Bulldogs, they've had a good job here at third down. But the Wolves have done a good job here on third and long here. See if they can make another stop here on this play. As they give it to Yarborough. Yarborough going to get stopped before he hits the 50-yard line. He'll get to the 49, and that'll be fourth down. So Mosby there and on the stop as well as the host of the Wolves. 10:29 to go here into the third quarter. And it's a fourth down and about 2. Garrison Bulldogs are going to keep their offense out there. And they've gone for it on fourth down a couple times tonight, and they've got it all but once. Here's McGuire up under center. That's going to be a false start by the Bulldogs. And that'll back them up. That may change what Coach Alvarez wants to do here.
Punt.
That's 5 penalties for 35 yards here for the Bulldogs, and it will now be a punt as they take it back to the 46-yard line on their side of the 50-yard line. So we're going to get a punt situation coming up here. So the Wolves will be back. And I believe that is Mosby back there deep. Here comes the kick. Getting in on it there, but does get it away at about the 21, 22-yard line. Bringing it right back up the middle there. Mosby going to be tripped up there at about the 40-yard line before he's finally taken down. So the Wolves will get it here, and it's a good job there by the Wolves defense to get the stop there to force the punt, and they'll have it first down and 10 here, needing to move the football. Robinson back out as quarterback. First down and 10, they'll have the ball at the 40-yard line.
He's walking just fine on the sideline.
So Robinson going to come back out here ready for his first possession here of the second half. He'll have Burrell in the backfield. 9:51 to go. The Wolves have had some good drives here, but they've stalled out here in that first half. See if they can get this one, get some points on the board. High snap here, going to give it out here to Cartwright. Cartwright on the pitch and going to lose a yard or two there as he'll be wrangled up into the backfield here before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So second down 11 here for the Wolves. Robinson going to bring him right back to the line here. Burrell in the backfield. Kind of a hybrid shotgun and pistol look over there. Now we've got his man on the far side. Does Robinson. He's going to be moving around. He'll get across the 45-yard line for Clifton. Number 8. So Robinson gets it up to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 8 to Clifton. That brings up a third down, and we're going to call it maybe 3 here. We'll call it a long 3 here for the Wolves. Ball sitting on the 47-yard line. So Robinson ready to go here with a Burrell in the backfield to his left side. Good snap. Going to throw it out. Got his man underneath. That could have been some pass interference there, and it is, as he just did grab a hold of him there just a little bit. And that was number 8, Winder. Got a hand of him there, and that's going to be a penalty there against the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a pass interference there. The flag thrown at about to the 49-yard line. So we'll see where they're going to mark it up to. It should be enough for a Ray Jones first down for the Wolves. That'll be number 9 on of the night.
Yeah, he had a good hand on his forearm there.
Make that number 7 on the night. So first down here, and they'll move it up to, let's see. Well, they moved him one way, now they're back the other way. So now it's going to be right there at the 49-yard line of, okay. So was it like a 2-yard penalty there, it looks like? So if the penalty moves up to the 49-yard line, about 3 or 4 yards there on the penalty. It's another first down here for the Wolves. As going to hand off. Oh, man, what a smack there in the backfield. Burrell not able to get anywhere there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. I'm actually going to lose a couple. Let's say back to the 47-yard line. So that's going to bring up a second down and long here for the Wolves. From their own 47-yard line after a loss on that play. Second down. Here's Robinson looking to pass. Got a lot of people in the backfield there. Got to get rid of the football now. Trying to roll out. Gets a good block back there. And comes down and cannot make the catch here. Right here on the sideline. Incomplete pass. I'll tell you what, he had to get away from there, and he almost got it there, didn't he?
Well, I think he heard footsteps, first of all, and he started to made his head move before he caught the pass.
So 7:42 to go, and it makes it a third down and about 13 now for the Wolves. Robinson and Burrell there on a peak out night here in San Augustine. Don't forget, go get those mammograms here as October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All right, so shotgun here for the Wolves. Bringing the man in motion. Faking the handoff. Robinson. That one gets blocked away there and batted back. And it's an incomplete pass. That'll bring up a fourth down and long here for the Wolves.
I think that was a big 99 through his arm up there.
Yeah, Gavin Pollard, he's been, I haven't called his name too much, but we've seen him in there plenty of times to make up some rooms, and he's done some damage back there as he's did last week. And Gavin Pollard is a very good young man and a good player. He's gonna go places. Fourth down, got a punt on the way here, I do believe, by the Wolves. And back deep, looks like it's going to be Winder back there. He'll be standing about his own 20, 25-yard line as Rodriguez ready for the kick. And that one gets partially blocked, and it is picked up there at the 50-yard line by the Garrison Bulldogs as it went right to him, and he's going to take it all the way up to about to the 33-yard line there for the Bulldogs, and somebody got a hand on it to partially block that one.
That was Pollard.
Was it him?
Yeah.
Ah. So Garrison will get it back there on the block punt, and the Bulldogs now in business all the way down at the 32-yard line here of St. Augustine. 7:28 to go here into the quarter, and the Bulldogs get it back. Bulldogs leading at 17-0 here, and a good stop there by the Wolves on the first drive of the start of the third quarter here. But the block punt gives them good field position at the 33-yard line, looks like here for the Garrison Bulldogs. McGuire getting ready to bring them to the line. Bring them to the line. Here we go. Handoff here.
Fake.
And Noah's a nice job there on the quarterback run and getting there to pick him up quick on that far side. Number 9, Burrell. Number 15, Renfro right there onto the stop as McGuire not going very far with that one. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Knowing that it was going to be a good running game here by the Garrison Bulldogs, but we got a flag come in. Sitting there talking to him. And so we're going to get a face pass penalty here on the San Augustine Wolves. Definitely not what the Wolves need right there. That's going to move them a little bit closer as the penalty yardage will take them all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Down to about the 17. So a big 15-yard penalty there on the Wolves. They've only had the third penalty of the night. That's 24 yards on that one. But that 15-yarder right there gives it a first down and 10 for the Bulldogs as they try to bring it over here to the far side, or the near side. Yarbrough going to run it over here, picking up a few, taking it down to about to the 13-yard line. He'll pick up 4. So that brings up a second down and about to 6 here for maybe we'll call it a long 5 for the Bulldogs there. The ball sitting there at about to the 13, 14-yard line. As McGuire will bring him to the line. He'll have Clark as well as Yarbrough into the backfield with him. And here's the pitch to Yarbrough. Yarbrough trying to turn the corner on the far side. The Wolves trying to track him down. And he might have got back to, it looked like he got up to the 10-yard line there for a gain of 3. So 3rd and short here for Garrison, keeping that clock rolling. Get down to about 6 minutes to go here into the third. 17-0 here. The Wolves looking to keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone once again. See if they can force a field goal attempt. They've done that a couple times tonight here. They're 1 for 2 on field goals are the Bulldogs. All righty, so the Bulldogs looking to hand out McGuire, handing off and finding some room here to the near side, but not much. And that's going to be Clark, and he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So that's going to be 4th down and about 2, as you can see over on that far side there for the Bulldogs. They got the ball down at about to the 10-yard line. So see if they're going to go for it here. 5:20 to go. They've done that on 4th down all night long, and they've got them deep in their territory. So we'll see what the Bulldogs decide to do. Is they're going to big-time jumbo formation, try to get the tush-push play going on here. And that looks like they're going to pitch it out here to the north side, and they're going to get Yarbrough, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. And Yarbrough dancing around. It's a good misdirection, and got everybody kind of looking there in the middle, and it's a 10-yard touchdown run here by number 10, Yarborough. First rushing touchdown by Yarborough tonight. So that will now make it a 23-0 ball game. Here's Yarborough, was able to bounce it on the outside here and take it in for the score. 5:03 to go. Extra point attempt coming out for the Bulldogs. Good snap. Here's the kick, and it is good. So that will bring up the 24-0 ball game here after the big penalty right there. That really helped them out on that one there. They didn't need that penalty in there, but the penalty gets them in there. So the touchdown is good, and that will make it a 24-0 ball game. 5:03 to go. We'll be right back here on Net SN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
All righty, we're back here, and there's a big drive there for the Garrison Bulldogs. 32 yards, 2:25 off the clock, 7 plays, 10-yard run by Yarborough for the touchdown to make it 24-0. Here we go with 5:03 to go into the third, and Garrison ready to kick the ball here. And the Wolves seem like they did real good here on first and second. They get on third, and they have a negative play, and they're just not able to get things rolling here. See if they can do it here. As that one gets away, but it is jumped back on here by the Wolves at about the 41-yard line. Until that was Renfro right there, jumping back on it. Looks like he kind of started to run a little bit before he had it there, but he gets back on it, gives the Wolves good starting field position with right at 5 minutes to go. Ball sitting right at the 41-yard line. That's where it's at. So first down and 10 here for St. Augustine. Got to get this offense rolling here. That first drive, they ended up with a blocked punt. Started rolling out there a little bit here, but got to get a couple first downs here, and I think that'll be beneficial for the Wolves. Just got to get this first drive and get it rolling. All righty. Robinson ready to go for the snap. As the backfield now empty. Trying to find some room here. Got a man downfield.
Nice pass.
Almost picked off there. Nice try. As they tried to get it into Winder there, get a hand on it as they were trying to get it to Rodriguez there. So pass incomplete.
Both a good pass and good coverage there.
Yeah. So second down and 10 here for the Wolves. 4:54 to go. That's a good motor. 454 big block Chevy. All right. Here we go. Robinson with Burrell in the backfield. To his left side in pistol formation. Here we go. Going to hand off Burrell. Burrell going to take it right up the middle. Good run here by Burrell, taking it up to the 45-yard line. So it's third down and 5 for the Wolves. Got to keep it rolling here. Burrell trying to bring it here to the near side. Turn the corner. He's going to find a little bit of room getting close to the 50-yard line. He'll be right there at about to the 49 for a gain of 4 more. A couple good runs there by the Wolves. They needed that.
Burrell's tough.
Down and 1 right now. So we got to get this first down right here. Is going to go for it. And down 24-0. Pretty much 4 minutes to go here in the third. Got to have this play right here. Do the Wolves. And so Robinson bringing them in. Burrell to his left side. Here we go for the Wolves. Snap high gets away from Robinson, but he gathers it in, takes it over to the far side, looking for a block, trying to turn the corner. He'll have enough for a first down as they'll be out of bounds there at about the 45-yard line. Good job and good up front blocking there by the Wolves. They'll pick up 4 more there, Will Robinson. So that's first down there for the Wolves. Ray Downs first down. That's number 9 on the night for the Wolves. First down there, they needed that one, keeping the clock rolling down to 3:35 to go here into the third. And Robinson trying to do everything he can to get his team in the end zone. High snap, going to hand to Burrell. Burrell trying to find some room there in the middle. That's not an easy haul there to get right back up in the middle, that's for sure. But they'll give him, he's got a couple of runs in there, but it's not easy against this Bulldog defense. They'll take it up to the 46-yard line.
They got a big front line.
So no gain on the play. Second down and 10 here for the Wolves. Robinson, Burrell behind him there. Right at 3 minutes to play. Into the third. So Robinson ready to go here for the snap. Good snap here. Going to throw it over to the far side. Got his man there on the reception at about 9 yards there, about a yard short of the. So Clifton, number 8, is going to pick it up there for 9. Second down and 2. They'll take it up to the 37-yard line. Third down and 2 here for the Wolves. Checking out the sideline. Clock rolling now, getting close to 2 minutes to go. It's Robinson checking in. Now make sure his line has everything they need and ready to go here for the coverage. Third down and 2 for the Wolves. Need this first down right here. Going to hand off to Burrell. Burrell trying to find some room. He'll go around the edge, gets a good block there on the edge. He'll have enough for a first down and take it up there above the 30. Or be right at the 30-yard line. So he's right there at the 30s. That's another first down here for the Wolves. 7-yard run there by Burrell. So now the Wolves are starting to get their running game going, just like what the Bulldogs were doing with their passing game there towards the end of the second half. So the Wolves are starting to get their running game going. See if they can keep that up here as we get under 2 minutes to go. Another first down. Gonna throw it out into the flat real quick. Looks like he's got Clifton out there. He'll have enough for about 6 yards there. So Clifton to take it up to about to the 25 for 5 yards. Second down and 5 for the Wolves. He did get out of bounds. That stops the clock. 1:37 left to play. In the third. Robinson bringing him to the line once again here. Third down and a long 5 here for the Wolves. Robinson going to give it to Burrell. Burrell going to have to get away from a tough defender there, and Pollard not able to do it. Pollard hanging on to him. He had to come all the way from the far side, and he's going to make him loss of about 5 back to the 30. So that brings up a third down and 10 now after that loss as Pollard catches him from the backside with a buck and a half left to go here. We got a penalty flag. So we're going to get a penalty against the defense there. So that's going to be an automatic first down. I think they said defensive holding.
He's tapping his helmet.
So a penalty will give him enough for a first down. That's number 11 here for the Wolves as it takes it all the way up to about the 12-yard line or the 17-yard line. So that brings up another first down here for San Augustine. 1:28 to go here. And the Wolves get that 0 off the board and keep climbing here. Robinson ready to go here with Burrell in the backfield. They're going to look to pass. Got a penalty flag coming in, and the pass is complete there at about the 10-yard line. But we got a penalty flag coming in here when that play was rolling on. We're probably going to get a penalty of a hold. That's usually where that's at, where that penalty flag comes in. So we'll see what they come up with here. Chop block on the offense. So the chop block there, that'll take it back good 10 yards where they spot foul from. At about to the 11-yard line there, so 15-yard penalty back to about the 26 is where it's going to be after the penalty yardage is marked off.
I didn't see the chop block, did you?
I did not, but I can't always catch everything there in the middle. All the way back to the 30, so that's where it was at. It's a big penalty there against the Wolves on the chop block. It's hard to see that chop block. Those referees in there got to see it there. You know, somebody going high and low, and it could have been somebody coming off the block, peeling off. So it was a little bit hard to see there, but especially down in the middle, I didn't see what number it would have been. But that's a big loss here by the Wolves. That makes it a first down and about 25, maybe 30, as they roll the clock. Under a minute to go. Robson going to clear out the backfield. Draws the defense to him. And he's going to be intercepted at about the 25-yard line as he just picks it up off of his shoelaces right there.
Wow.
And that was number 21 on his second interception of the night, Renault. That's his second one on the INT by the Wolves, and that's definitely one they did not want to have right there. And they were a good drive there by St. Augustine now. Going to turn it over on the interception, and Garrison to get it back with just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 45.4 to go. And the Wolves turn it back over here. And boy, I tell you, they just get some good momentum going on, and the Wolves just couldn't hold on to the ball. So, all right, so here we go. McGuire going to bring it back out with that twin backfield back there. And a nice job there by the Wolves. Defense is there right there, not to let him go anywhere. That's a great play by the Wolves. They get back there and stuff that one out.
Now, the defense has been playing tough all day. It's just mental mistakes on the offense.
So that's number 23 running the ball there. That is Henderson. And he goes nowhere. No gain on that play. Actually loses a couple. So the Bulldogs, we're going to let this clock roll out here, get to the end of the quarter is what's going to happen here. So that's where we're going to be. It's going to be a 24-0 ball game here at the end of 3. We'll be back for the fourth quarter coming up right now as the Bulldogs have the ball. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
Alrighty, folks, coming back here to the fourth quarter, and let's check in on that batter scoreboard. Man Enterprise up 40-7 over Tenaha right now. And we'll look down in here as West Sabine up 45-8. That's a final there for Hold Iacetta. And Rusk is up 28-14. Shelbyville 28-21 going into the third quarter there. Joaquin up 44-26 over Hemp Hill. Carthage up big over Athens, and Center up big 42-7 over Bullard. Right now, that's your batter scoreboard. Here we go. First down here for the Garrison Bulldogs. Going to hand off up the middle here. So up to about the 40-yard line. Yarnborough with another carry right there for about 8. So that brings up a third down and a about 3 here for the Bulldogs. We're underway here in the fourth. McGuire handing off once again. Second man through, number 23. That is Henderson. And he'll take it up to the 44-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. Another first down here for the Garrison Bulldogs. That's number 12 on the night. Ray Jones first downs and trying to take a lot of time off the clock right here and keep it moving. Come out here with a victory for this evening. Here's McGuire pitching out here to Yarborough. Yarborough turning the corner, and he's going to pick up a few up to the 47-yard line. I'm bringing up a second down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Now under 11 to go. Ouch. Sorry. McGuire back under center. And it looks like we're going to get an offsides here by the St. Augustine Wolves. It was intercepted on the far side there, but it's going to come back. It's going to be an exciting return back here, but it's going to be an offsides there, I do believe, on the Wolves. We'll see. It looked like that far side of the line, defensive line jumped over there, so try to get a free play. Did McGuire throws it downfield, but it's picked off. I do believe that's going to stay with the Garrison Bulldogs on the penalty. So it'll be second down, and we'll call it now about to 1 or 2 here after the penalty by the Wolves. The 8-yard line of St. Augustine's where they move it up to. There's another 5-yard penalty here by St. Augustine. So bringing it up is a second down and short here for McGuire and the Bulldogs. Going to look to pass. Got it out here, number 14. Incomplete pass. A little too high onto that one. And it'll be an incomplete pass. Bringing up third down. So third down and about 2 here for Garrison. And the Bulldogs, that stops the clock with 2:27 to go here on the pink out night in St. Augustine. McGuire bringing him up, goes up under center here. Twin back set. Going to hand off. Henderson once again getting wrapped up there about the line of scrimmage. Good job there by the Wolves defense. I think number 54 in on that stop. Amber. So no gain onto the play there. Fourth down. Oh, let's say 1. So they give him up to about the 47-yard line. So fourth down and a long 1 here with 10 minutes to play in the ball game. And the Bulldogs looking to hold on to it here, keep this drive alive, take some more time off the clock. Wire staying in. Got the big blocker back there, and they're going to hand off. Nice job as they bring Pollard into block. It'll be enough for a first down here by Clark as he takes it above the 45-yard line down to the 44 for a gain of 4. Another first down. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Trying to do that right here. McGuire under center. Throwing it out here. Wide receiver screen going to find number 14. Breaks away. And oh, they had him dead to rights in the backfield. And he breaks away, gets down the field. It'll be enough for a first down all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And that's where it'll be down to the 15. 29-yard pass play. Another first down here for Garrison. As that was a great play. They had him in the backfield right there, man, and he just was able to break away, make a great play, and get on down the sidelines. They get down to 9 minutes to go. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs sitting there at about the 21-yard line. I thought it was down about the 15. So it's about a 23-yard pass play there. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 9:07 to play, and they'll start the clock once the play goes here. Hand it off. Finding Henderson, not much room over to the far side. He'll get up close to the 20-yard line for a gain of 1. Right on the stop. Mosby on the stop, number 7. Second and 9 here for the Bulldogs. There's 8:40 to go as they'll take their time here and come up to the ball with about 8.5 left to play. McGuire got Henderson. And this time he'll hand it to Yarborough. Yarborough trying to find some room, but the Wolves defense has done an excellent job there on the edge. They have done a great job. Coach talked to me about that in the pregame show here, about how he thought they measured up, really well with them there, and they've done a really good job with this running game. I really saw the running game really get on Shelbyville last week. I'll tell you what, the Wolves have done an excellent job here to shut this down. They haven't got a whole lot with it, just a lot of plays. So a short run there up to the 18-yard line for Yarborough. Makes it a third down and about 8. We get down to 8 minutes to play. McGuire gonna look to pass. Got a man over here on the far side. Throws up in the end zone, and it's almost picked off, and it's dropped in the end zone as it's an incomplete pass. That would have been something that would have been good for the Wolves. We gave them a little momentum there. That'll bring up a fourth down and 8. So that'll stop the clock with about 4:58 to go. And we see Garrison hold on to it. They've got a big lead right here. They're deep into Wolves territory. I don't think they're going to do anything with it, but try to go for it right here to see if they can get as much as they can get. 7:50 left to play in the ball game here. Coming up tomorrow, folks, we'll be at Diamond B Cafe for breakfast with the linemen at 9, and then we'll have some volleyball action going on, Shelbyville and Groveton. It's going to be a big district matchup there between those two teams in Shelbyville. That'll start at 1 o'clock. And look at McGuire just pushing the pile, running it down, and they'll take it down inside the 10. It'll be a first and goal for the Bulldogs here as McGuire takes it down to the 8-yard line, gain of 10. Another first down here, first down and goal for the Bulldogs, Garrison. Stopping the clock momentarily here. Henderson, Yarborough stay into the backfield. Number 10, that's Avery. And hand off to Henderson. Henderson trying to find some room there, but that Wolves defense for right there, that front line, they've done a good job all night, and they get him right there at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard. Renfro. And Emburn in onto the stop. No gain on that play there. Right back to the 8-yard line. And that clock now down to 7:15 to go. Second and goal for the Bulldogs. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout, and it's going to be Garrison onto the timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them, folks. Stay with us here. We'll be right back as it is a 24-0, but the Garrison Bulldogs are driving here on a Net SN.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
All right, score update from Timpson. It's tied at 28 in the late in the third quarter there between Shelbyville and Timpson. But here we go with a second down and 7 here, making it a second and goal for the Bulldogs. Turning the corner there, taking it in for the score is going to be Yarborough. And he'll take it in for the touchdown from 8 yards out. And that'll make it a 30-0 ball game. For Yarborough there, and see if they can make it 31 here with the extra point on the way. 6:56 left to play in this one. The Bulldogs are going to go to 1-1 into the district, 0-2 for the St. Augustine Wolves here this evening. After this one, here's the extra point. It is up, and it is a good. So the Garrison Bulldogs make it a 31-0 ball game with 6:56 left to go. And we'll be right back here as we get the Shelbyville, the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. It's coming up right here on the Net SN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Already back here, folks, as we get ready for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, is a 68-yard drive, 6:26 off the clock, 15 plays, and point after is good after a 10-yard run there by Yarborough, his second rushing touchdown of the evening. So it will be a 6:56 left on the clock, and the Wolves are going to get it back here and see if they can get that big zero off of the scoreboard here tonight. That would be my goal here this evening. And, the Wolves, as I said, talked about in pregame here with Coach Barnes, down 7 or 8 starters here due to injury and things. So it's not been a good gets away from the Wolves right there and have to pick it up late, trying to bring it back up in the middle there, still on his feet. Making a good move here, bringing it back to the near side. Finally going to be taken down there, but a good job here by the Wolves as it kind of got away from him there. And it looks like we got an injured player here on this side. And this is going to be one of the Garrison Bulldogs players. So that player is down. So we're going to get a injury timeout right here. So we're not going to immediately, we're calling from the sideline there. So it looks like we got a injury here. So we're going to get breakaway here for the injury timeout with 6:45 left to go here into this fourth quarter and in this ball game. It's a 31-0 lead here as the Garrison Bulldogs have an injured player here on NetSN.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here after the timeout, and good to see the player leaving the field under their own power right there. Now, a little bit of help, but here we go as Robinson going to throw out, and it's going to be caught over there at about the 48-yard line for Mosby, and they'll have enough for a first down there for the Wolves as Robinson brings them up here with 6.5 to go. And it's another first down for St. Augustine. So Robinson bringing them to the line. First or second down and about one here. We'll call it a long one here. Going to hand off to Burrell. Burrell's going to be met there by Pollard in the backfield. And not getting anywhere there. And you want to come to this edge, you better make sure you got that big man blocked off.
That's right.
Burrell's going to lose a couple. Are going to give him back to the line of scrimmage there, huh?
Is he a junior or senior?
Pollard is a senior. Yeah, he's a senior this year. He's going to go somewhere into the next level. I can tell you that right now. He's going to be a good tight end or even a defensive guy. He'd be
I
pretty
can
good.
see that.
And that's what I love about good 2A Texas football is these kids are so good at, they're this level at 2A. It may be 2A, but I tell you what, these kids are so good here. They can play at that big level. We see that with Terry Bussey. He's doing a really good job. We got some really good kids here from all these schools that can go play there. That's another first down there for Robinson, moving it up to the 41-yard line there of Garrison. Here we go with a first down and 10. Robinson looking to pass once again, flushed out of the pocket, come here to the near side. Now looking to set it up, throws it downfield. Got a man down there, and he's got him. In and out of the hands. Oh, my gosh. He had it right there in his hands, and it goes in and out.
When the ball hits one hand, you got to catch it. When it hits two, you should have caught it.
And I tell you, that is just unfortunate there for the Wolves. Brings up a second down and 10 for San Augustine. It looked like that was Clifton there. Cartwright wasn't able to bring that one in. So second down, stop the clock, 5:16 to go here. Here's Robinson once again looking to find somebody, rolls over to the far side. Now puts it up, got his man there at about to the 30-yard line. Should be close for a first down. So Hunter Rodriguez there with the catch, and it's going to be a third down and a very short here, maybe a half a yard here for the Wolves, keeping that clock rolling, under 5 to go, as the Wolves are looking to get that goose egg off of the scoreboard here. I think they can do it. They've had a couple opportunities here to score tonight and just got away from them a couple times here. So see if they can finish it off here. There's a nice pass. They're going to catch him there at about to the 21-yard line, and it's caught. Oh, it's in and out of the hands there of the intended receiver, Clifton. I thought Jalen had a hold of that one there, but it comes out on him. So it brings up a fourth down and 1, and we'll definitely got to get this here.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to catch how he positioned his hands with the right hand up going to the midfield without sliding.
So here's Robinson going to throw it out to the far side. Got his man, has enough for a first down, working it down the sideline there. So the Wolves complete for a first down. Rodriguez is going to pick up a first down for the Wolves as that clock stops at 4:31. That's 14 Ray Jones first downs on the night here by the Wolves offense. And I tell you, like I said, they did a great job there on the defense. They've done a good job stopping the run, but it's just a long drives by the Bulldogs, and they sustained drives, and a couple mistakes by the Wolves is what's been the difference here tonight. Is Robinson going to look to run here on the quarterback keeper, and he'll take it over here to the near side. He's going to run to that defense there at about the 18-yard line. So next week, we are going to be in Shelbyville.
All right.
And we'll be there with the Dragons hosting the Wolves next week.
Nice.
So that's where we'll be for that. And then Halloween night, it will be in Joaquin. And then on the night after that, which is because Halloween's on Thursday, so then a Friday, we'll be in Timpson for Garrison and Timpson.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then we'll have the final week of the regular season coming up after that. And then it's playoff time already. I can't believe it. But boy, I tell you, it's been a great season and a lot of fun so far. Wolves driving on right here. Robinson getting up now with a third down and about 5 here for the Wolves. And going to look to throw out on the far side. That's awful high there and just too high on the pass out there and not able to bring it down. Third down. Fourth down and about 6. Stopping the clock at 3:18 to go. Definitely got to pick this up here. Fourth down and long for the Wolves. Looking to bring the heat, as you can see. Bring those linebackers up there into the boxes. Showing blitz are the Bulldogs. If they decide to do it here on fourth down, they back off. Robinson looking to hold himself now. Pulls over to the far side. Got his man in the middle there. Now trying to find some room for the first down. Now he's going to come back out here.
He's
and
going
bring it
backwards.
around here. And now going to take it over to the 10-yard line. And should be, I don't think he's going to get there. That was Clifton, I do believe. Cartwright, who broke some tackles on that far side. And it looks like he's going to come up about a yard short. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs are going to get it back. Well, I'll tell you, he sure did make a good run at it. He was all over the place over there. He had enough of it if he add up the going across the field yardage.
That's right.
But he broke some tackles there, and he sure did give it a shot, but it gave him about a yard short there, did.
You got an A for effort.
Yeah, he definitely did that. So 3 minutes to go here for the Bulldogs to hang on to it and get the victory here tonight. Cornell got themselves a big win tonight. See if we got any more scores up here. It looks like West Amin's going to get their win. Tenaha loses. Boy, my MacArthur Generals took a big thump on the chin tonight. 61-13. Good Lord. Right now, we got Shelbyville up 35-28. Here's
fumble.
a nice run. There's a ball on the ground. It looks like the Bulldogs get right back on top of it. Joaquin's going to come out with a victory there, 52-26. They're ahead there late in that fourth quarter. Looks like Carthage is going to get the win as well. Lindell's going to trail. Kilgore's going to get that win. Henderson hanging on against Pine Tree. And Center, looks like they're up big on Bullard, 42-7 right now in that third. We're coming to the end of this one. That game there in Shelbyville and Timpson, well, I tell you, it's a good one going down to the wire. 2:23 to go, up under center for Bulldogs. McGuire going to hand off on the far side. And
there he goes. Goodbye.
He's going to head on down the sideline. He might have one man to beat, and they're going to run up to him and catch him.
15 caught him.
What a job there by Renfro.
I'll say.
As he had to chase down Clark, as Clark was on his horse, and he was down the field. And Renfro, I don't know where he came from out of nowhere, but he tracked him down.
He's fast.
Wow. That was a great play there by Renfro to catch him up. All the way down to about the 20-yard line there for Clark. 2 minutes to go. First down for the Bulldogs there, and a big run. That's their biggest run of the night. That's why we saw a few of those last week, and they weren't able to break those through here tonight until that one right there. We did see a few of those big plays like that last week against the Dragons.
That's right.
But the Wolves have done an excellent job here to not allow that long run until that one right there here at the end. 145, get about 5 yards onto that one left to go here in this game. And like I said, I'm just trying to keep up here just in case there's a score change here in that one, as I know what's going to be. How bad both those teams want to win that game over there in Timpson. Rusk, who will be Center's next opponent. Oh, it's tied at 35 now in Timpson. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be Henderson trying to turn the corner there, and he's going to be bounced around. He'll get out of bounds before he can get in there. And we got a player down on the far side. Oh, actually, we have a referee down on the far side there. So looks like he got in on the scrum. And he got knocked down on that far side, and looks like we got some movement over there, but we're going to get the camera off over there and hope the referee's going to be okay with 1:11 to go. Official has couldn't get out of the way of that play ending up over there, and got some players run off on him. Did see him moving around over there at first. He was kind of laid down, but did see him moving around, so thank goodness for that. Definitely don't want the officials to be hurt. So with the official timeout with 1:11 left to go in the ball game here. Yeah, we'll get the score all ready to go here and see if we can get the umpire doing okay on the far side. He is up, and thank goodness. He's going to be okay, it looks like. Good to see that. Okay, yeah, like I said a while ago, we had it tied up at 35. They're still say they're at the course. They still say they're in the third quarter there in Timpson, but you never know when that's coming out. What you got there, Joe?
Well, it seems like a good time to thank all the local Pontywood game sponsors. They include Haslam Tire Company backing the Joaquin Rams, Number One National Bank in Tenaha backing the Tigers, the Dairy Queen and Center backing the Shelbyville Dragons. Each of them are proud of their team and all the other championship caliber organizations throughout Shelby County and East Texas.
That's right. We appreciate that. We're gonna have a Shelby. We're gonna have a Dairy Queen player of the game coming up here, and we'll may also name our lineman of the game.
You got your eye on anybody?
Yeah, I've got my eye on a couple of those linemen out there. They've had a really good game on the defensive side, really for the Wolves. And I'm thinking maybe number 66 Roberts could even be Amburn. I've seen Davis back there a few times too. So any one of those guys out there can be our offensive or defensive lineman of the game. 1:11 to go. Garrison Bulldogs with a first down and goal inside the 5.
I got my defensive lineman for the game.
And handoff to Henderson. He'll take it up, and we're going to get penalty flags right together.
Come on.
Who are you thinking?
Well, who do you think?
Number 99 for the Garrison Bulldogs.
You got that.
I figured you would. So we got a 15-yard personal foul penalty here against the Garrison Bulldogs.
With the minute left.
And so Coach Alvarez coming out to try to figure out what's going on with that, because it came in like right as they started off there. So don't know if they really. Oh, they were telling they were taking a knee and they didn't. Oh, okay. Thanks, Coach, for letting me know there. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Yeah, victory formation would be just perfect right here. You don't have to do anything more than that. So, yeah, that's going to take him back for another big loss right there. And with 1:07 left on the clock, halftime come back 15 yards over to the Garrison Bulldogs. I thought Lovelady would win, but I didn't think they beat Alto 42-21, but they did, and West Sabine got that win, as I thought. And some finals coming around right in here now. Marshall all over Jacksonville, 35-0. Arp up on Elkhart. Rusk on Brownsboro. Getting into the fourth quarter there. It's now a final there in Hemp Hill. Joaquin gets another win to stay 2-0 into the district. Here goes victory formation for Garrison Bulldogs. And that's what they're going to do, is they'll have to snap it at least one more time here to wrap this one up here tonight. And as they're checking in here one more time, it's going into the fourth quarter. Shelbyville and Timpson still tied at 35 over there. So we will be in Shelbyville next week, as it'll be the San Augustine Wolves. And I definitely hope that they get some of their guys back here from injury and things like that as they get ready for next week, because that's definitely going to be a big game that they're going to have there. The Shelbyville Dragons are playing very good as well. And right now playing the Timpson Bears. Both those teams trying to stay undefeated here in the district. But that can get down to about 30 seconds to go. And it'll be the final snap of the ball game, it looks like here, as it will be McGuire on the victory formation. And we'll say thank you to the San Augustine coaches and everybody for allowing us to be up here into the booth with them this week as we were up here. And we will be ready to wrap this one up here tonight, as it is a 31-0 final for the Garrison Bulldogs over the San Augustine Wolves. So we're going to come back here and we'll wrap this up as our Aurora Concepts post-game show on the way right here on NetSN.
Aurora Concepts Primary Care Center, and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
righty, folks. Welcome back here to Aurora Concepts post-game show. Wrapping it up as a 41. Yeah, that was what it was. It was a 31-0 win here for the Garrison Bulldogs over the San Augustine Wolves here this evening. And the Wolves, well, I'll tell you what, they just they played really good on defense. I know they were going to. They played really good on offense as well. It's just they started getting some momentum on that offensive side, and then they'd have something to just either it was a turnover or they get a penalty or they would set them back just at the wrong time. And the Garrison Bulldogs, though, they played a very good game. I've seen them play like that last week. They came back out here, did it again this week. They didn't have to run a whole lot of plays, but they did really good on their running game. They got their passing game going, which they didn't really have a lot of that last week. They didn't really need to use it. I mean, they probably could have, but I mean, they did really good on their passing game here tonight. They got some turnovers, some field goals, so all facets of their game is working really good here for the Garrison Bulldogs. They move on. I think they get Hemphill at their house coming up next. The Silverville Dragons will be waiting on to the San Augustine Wolves next week, as the Dragons right now are taking on the Timpson Bears, and the Bears I think have Joaquin next week. That should be a good one there too.
That's
so
right.
I'll tell you what, there's some great football action right around here in the Piney Woods area. That is for sure. So, and Joe, he said his defense, his player of the game, and lineman of the game, is going to be Gavin Pollard for the for the Garrison Bulldogs. I don't blame him right there. But I'm going to go on the San Augustine Wolves side. You picked up for the Garrison, so I'm going to pick on San Augustine Wolves side. And I saw him in there a lot, and I tell you, it's hard to, but I'm just going to go to Cameron Roberts. He's going to be my Dairy Queen player of the game and my lineman of the game right there, too. So congratulations to those two gentlemen there, as they are our players of the game here tonight. As we go over some final stats of the game, is really good for McGuire. Like I said, he had over 140 yards passing onto the night, and the Yarboroughs, they were back and forth. They got close to 100 yards rushing, for one of the young men there. See, that was number 10. Number 10 is Avery Antonio Yarborough. He had himself quite a good night running the ball as well. But McGuire did a really good job there, I thought, for the quarterback for the Garrison Bulldogs. As he's got his passing game and things working out for him right there as well. So a good job there by the Garrison Bulldogs. They came out here and get a big win, and they just kind of kept taking the momentum away from San Augustine. Every time San Augustine started to put it up a little bit, the Garrison Bulldogs just found a way to just suck that momentum right away from the Wolves, and that's just unfortunate tonight. But the Wolves going to go down here tonight as they just hearing the Center Bulldogs or the Center Rough Riders get the winner over Bullard there on NetSN as well. They win at 42-19. So congratulations to the Center Rough Riders. All right, that's going to do it here for us. We'll see you at Diamond Beach Cafe tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for breakfast with the linemen. And then at 1 o'clock, we'll be on the air live in Shelbyville for Groveton and Shelbyville volleyball. That's going to be a big one in the district right there. That'll start at 1 o'clock. And then we'll be on Monday at the Pizzeria for the Coaches Show.
Nice.
Tuesday night, we'll be in Timpson for Beckville Timpson volleyball. And then next Friday, we will be in Shelbyville for St. Augustine Shelbyville football right here on NetSN. For Joe Elmer, I'm Larry Pierce. Have an awesome and blessed and wonderful night, folks. We're out of here.
That's it.
Bye-bye.